Most sales pros think they need a bigger tech, bigger budget in order to close more deals. And I'm telling you that nothing can be further from the truth. You actually have everything you need right here, right now, in order to close more business. Hey, my name is Konovalov. Welcome to my channel. If we haven't met, I've trained well over 3,700 sales professionals all around the world. And I'm going to give you two things that you can do right now that aren't going to cost you any more money. One of them, super uncomfortable, but if you decide to do it, I guarantee you're going to open up more doors that are closed to you right now, seemingly, and close more business. All right, here we go. But before we get started, let me just tell you a quick story. I read this story in a book called Think and Grow Rich, super popular book by Napoleon Hill. And the story is called The Acres of Diamonds. Now, I don't think that the story originated in Think and Grow Rich. It was just a story that he told. And if you haven't heard it, it goes something like this. There's a farmer somewhere in Africa, and this is the time where people are getting obscenely rich from mining diamonds and selling them. Well, this farmer decides to sell his farm. He sold his acres that he farmed his whole life and went on a quest to find diamonds. Well, it turns out decades later, he ends up dying, never having found one single diamond mine. And after he passed away, the people who owned his farm years down the road discovered that it was one of the richest diamond farms in all of the continent of Africa. And so the story goes that most of us usually have everything we need right underneath our feet. And here's one strategy that you can use right now. If you're watching this channel, chances are you've been selling for quite some time. Maybe you're starting out. So this first strategy is for people who have been selling for a while, have some clients already under their belt, and you're out there hunting and looking for brand new business, right? So here's what I want you to do actually this week. I want you to take a look at your top 5, top 10 customers. I want you to make a list of them across the page, not across the page, going down, right? Make a column of your top 10 on the left side of the page. And across the top, list out all your services. So for me, I would write out, ABC company, CBS company, blah, blah, blah. And across the top, I would have one-on-one coaching, sales training, relentless goal achievers, disc training, group coaching, public speaking. Like I would have all those are the services that I offer. Shameless plug for me. And then I would go across each client and just put a check mark where they've already bought a certain service from me. So now you can picture you have this page with some check marks and a lot of blank spaces. And then I want you to reach out to every single client who's got blank spaces across, meaning they haven't bought all of your services, all of your products. Chances are there's some opportunities for those. I want you to call them up and I want you to do what's called an account review. And you would say something like, "Hey John, Eric here, haven't talked to you in a little while. I'd like to schedule an account review just to catch up, see how things are going with you. You available next Wednesday at 9 or maybe Thursday at 3? Usually they'll say, sure, they'll find a different date. Now, when you get to this account review, you're going to sit down with John. And first you're going to say, John, when we met, by the way, bring your proposal, bring whatever you guys talked about, bring the notes that you've talked about before they bought your product or services the first time. So you're going to sit down, you're going to say, hey, when we talked, these were the things that were important to you. That's why you bought this service. That's why you bought this product. How's that going for you? Is it what you expected it to be? What's working well? What's not? What's surprising? And they're going to tell you, is there anything I can do to make it better? They're going to tell you. They're going to say, wonderful. What's new on your horizon? What are you guys working on next? What are some challenges you're facing? You see, this account review now gets turned into a brand new sales call where we're not assuming we know anything. As a matter of fact, we're going to show up as if we know absolutely nothing. We're going to put on our curiosity hat and we're going to go in as if this is a brand new client. The only difference is you've already provided some product or services to them. There's a form of rapport. They probably know you, like you, trust you on some level. That's why they're meeting with you. And so from then on, you're going to turn that account review into a brand new sales call. We're going to figure out what are their new goals, what's on their agenda, what are some new challenges they're facing. I mean, think about all the new regulations that are coming out. Chances are John is being affected by those, and we need to know it. Now, you probably don't know this now because you're out hunting for net new business. You're neglecting the diamonds that are right under your feet. And what I want us to do is just pause and dig where we are, grow right where we're planted. So that's the whole purpose. We're going to do our account review. We're going to figure out what's going on with them, what are their challenges, and hopefully you're going to uncover a new challenge that another product or service of yours can solve. I can't tell you how many times I've talked to my clients, told them what I do, and then 6 months later when we met, I found out that they bought that service or product from a competitor of mine. And when I asked why, they said, I didn't know you did that. Even though I know I've told them that a million times, they don't remember. You know why? Because nobody cares about you until they have a problem. That's why we need to be in front of our clients all the time. The world changes so fast, so we have to know what's going on in their world. Be sure you're scheduling these account reviews. All right, so that's the first thing. The second thing is going to be very uncomfortable for you to do. It's inspired by Gary Vaynerchuk. I mean, he's super duper successful, but I've been doing this. I've coached a few people to do this, and every single time somebody takes me up on this challenge that I'm going to share with you in a minute, they find new opportunities. People want to do business with them. They schedule more meetings. So this one is very simple. Here, what you're going to do is you're going to take up your phone. You're just going to record a video of yourself. And this video is going to sound something like this. Hey, you're receiving this message because you are a contact in my phone. Now, me and you may have spoken an hour ago, or we haven't spoken in 3 years. And if this message has nothing to do with you, I apologize. It won't happen again. But if you give me 1 minute, I'll share with you exactly why I'm sending it to you. That's the first part. Second part is you're going to let them know what you're doing. Hey, I'm reaching out to you. Now, if you're an entrepreneur and you started your own business, chances are you are super passionate about that. So what you're going to say is, hey, I decided to go all in on my dream. And what I'm doing is, and then you tell them what you're doing, how you're helping people and why. And then the third part, now let me back up a little bit. If you're not an entrepreneur and this isn't your dream, you're in a sales role, you're passionate about what you're doing, but you're selling for somebody else, obviously you're not going to say, I went all in on my passion. You're going to say, I am now, working for XYZ company. I'm helping businesses, or I'm helping people with whatever it is, get their credit back on time, helping them buy their dream home, helping them get financed even if they have terrible credit, whatever it is that you do. I don't know why credit came up for me twice. Whatever it is that you're doing. And then the third part is you're going to say, look, what I do might not be beneficial for you, but perhaps you know somebody that you could introduce me to, and I would so appreciate an introduction to someone that I might be able to help that's in your contact list or Rolodex. And then you're going to finish off with, hey, my friend, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this message. Once again, if it has nothing to do with you, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing well. Wishing you the best of luck, and I will not send a video like this out again. Appreciate any help you can give. Thank you in advance. Boom, that's it. Then you're going to schedule out a few hours, maybe even a few days or a few hours each day until you go from A to Z in your contact list. And regardless of who it is, you're sending it to. Now, if it's like an ex-girlfriend, you don't want to talk to them ever again, don't send it to them, right? But send it to 99% of the people in your contact list. See what happens. We just did this with one of my young clients in our Relentless Goal Achievers community. Shameless plug. I do have a community. It's only $97 a month. We get on calls twice a week. Yes, live with me in Zoom, and we work through some stuff and they get some really cool advice. Well, one of my clients is the owner of Bear Laundry Detergent. She's amazing. Key is unbelievable. Young lady who struggled with eczema, who decided to take matters into her own hands, came up with this laundry detergent product that's completely safe and clean. You would think she's sponsoring the show, but she's not. Safe and clean, and she wants to get the word out. And so we asked her to do this same thing. Well, I asked her to do this exact thing that I just shared with you, where she records herself, sends the text messages out. And if you take a look at my Google review, she just left me one that within an hour, she got 10 sales after she did that. Because you know what? People want to help those who are going out of their way, going out of their comfort zone. And when people see you do something that they would never do because it would be so embarrassing for them to do that, they view you as somebody who's super brave and they automatically want to help you. All right, my friend, look. These are just a few ways you can increase getting in front of your ideal clients and growing your sales. I just launched my brand new Get the Meeting course. It's 10 lessons on how to get creative about doing exactly what I just shared with you right now, and a few more really neat strategies that have helped others. You can grab, there's a link somewhere below this video. You can grab your membership or grab an entrance into that course. It's $47 one time. Well worth it if you're looking to grow your business. So click the link below, grab it, and be sure to follow me and share this video with your friends and your mama, because it's going to help them grow their business. See you guys in the next video.